job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Watson. Chandler kicks to Watson. Stolen by Walker. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's Watson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Charlotte shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And Hinrich gets it to go down on the assist by Watson. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Walker. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Kaminsky, and that one is stuffed right through.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Three-pointer, Hinrich. No good on that last second attempt there. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Watson. Allen is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds, Charlotte takes possession, and Brooklyn making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Here's Hill. And we've played through the first minute here in the second, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters. Going forward.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
The 3 from Dudley. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets leading by 3. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 9.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's Daniels. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Young's checked in for Frye. McLemore has come in for Troy Daniels. And Harris subbed in for C.J. Watson. Harris, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good. The Hornets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Charlotte, no good that time either. Inside, and Young kicks to McLemore. And here's Dudley for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Kemba Walker from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hornets' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, the only thing we can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
It sure doesn't. I mean, that's a really hard blow there.
The drive by Hill, rejected by Young. And here we go, McLemore.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that oftentimes you can't teach, Greg.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Here's Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Batum to end the run. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Batum's got his second basket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Lamb dishes to Hill. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Kemba Walker in for George Hill.
Kemba Walker.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go. And it's 13 points now in the game for Walker.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Kaminsky misses. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Dudley for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Land's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker. Passes to Batum. Howard with the steal. Harris inside. Guarded by Walker. And he gets the bucket. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash-mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
But they get it back. Batum with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Lamb.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Payne's checked in. Nets trailed by 3. Pass to Chandler. Back to Heinrich. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. In the corner, it's McLemore. And the Nets miss again. The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Lamb, good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's McLemore, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Throws up, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. C.J. Watson. He's checked in for Brooklyn. C.J. Watson. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Lamb kicks to Payne. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 5. Moving it up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70% from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
George Hill's checked in for Lamb. Channing Frye's checked in for Brooklyn.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Hill on the wing. And it's blocked. To the middle. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here's Walker. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Well, Tyson, coming off the loss in the last game, it seemed...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a game here for Walker. 16 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Charlotte leading by 3. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Walker. Here's Jefferson. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets. As Charlotte retains possession.
Hornets ball. Welcome fans to the FIBA World Championships.
Lamb. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. First in opponent points per game, third in opponent field goal percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
And the hallmark for this team is that stifling defense. I mean, you mentioned that ranking, lowest opponent's points per game. They just grind teams down and really just took the life out of it.
Now here's Batum. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Lamb. Last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. McLemore. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 11 points for Ben McLemore.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Walker goes in, and it's sent back by Howard.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
It's stolen by Lamb. He kicks it to Walker. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Walker's got 18 points in the game. Nets trail by 5. The feed to Howard. Nets passing it around. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's covered by Zeller. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kev.